Hi everyone, I'm Amanda, and on this episode I'm going to show you how to create and manage folders in your Google Drive. So you can see right now I'm already logged into my Google Drive. I have one folder and a bunch of documents here. I know this is a folder because there's a little gray icon that looks like a folder next to it. Also, if I click on this, it will open up showing me different documents inside this folder. So I'm just going to click on my drive to get back to my drive. There are two ways to create a folder. I can click on Create and then click on Folder, or I can click on this button right here. When I hover over it, it says New Folder in my drive. When I click on either of these options, it's going to ask me to name my folder. And then I'm going to click on Create. When I click on Create, my new folder will show up here with the icon next to it. If I right click on this, I've got a couple of options. I can open my folder. I can create a Google Doc inside this folder. I can share this folder out. I can start, which means that the star will be illuminated here. Also, if I click on starred to the left, it will show me my starred folders. I can get the details of this folder. For instance, who is it visible to and who is the owner of this folder. I can also see some general information like when was it modified or last accessed. So I'm just going to hide those details again. If I right click again, I can move this folder or rename it. So if I'd like to change the name of that folder, I can easily rename it by clicking on this. I can change the color, so if I'd like my folder to be pink, I can go ahead and change that, and you'll see the folder is now pink. And if I right click again, I can download everything in my folder, or I can remove it, which would delete my folder. I can also, with the checkbox up here, do some of those options. I can share it, I can move it, and I can delete it. So I'm going to show you now how you can add items to your folder. So I'm just going to unclick that, and I can add as many or as little documents that I'd like to my folder. So I'm just going to click on a couple of documents, and you'll see that they're highlighted now. And just by clicking on that and dragging it to my folder, you'll see it says move 3 items. When I let go, those items now belong inside my folder. So I'm just going to go into the folder, and you can see that those items are now in here. If I don't want these items to be in the folder, I can just click on them and drag it over to where it says my drive, and they will be out of my folder. So if I click back on my drive, you'll see that that item moved out, but I still have my folder here. If I right click on that folder and I go to details, you'll now see that it was modified a couple of minutes ago and it was opened by me. So if you share this folder out, you'll get a little bit more information as to who modified it or who opened it. So that's it for this episode on creating and managing folders in your Google Drive. Thanks so much.